The book is a romance in the sense that it tells the story of our romance, but most fundamentally God's love for us, a love story of God, but also it's full of adventure, so that, I mean, I had to cut 45% of the manuscript. I had to keep it short, so I had to cut a lot of material, including some material that people might have found exciting, like when I was doing ministry somewhere and somebody ripped a harpoon off the wall and started pacing back and forth in violent mood. Things like that I had to leave out because there wasn't room for everything. But then there are other things where I was beaten on the street and so on for sharing about Christ. But particularly during the war, I mean, there's a scene where Medine's brother is going back from the airport after having gotten her to the airport to get her out safely, just at the beginning of that war. And the car that he's driving stalls in the middle of a road where people are shooting at each other from both sides of the road. And he's praying, God, please make this car start. Please make this car start, and it won't start. And so a lot of adventure and so on in the book. So the message of the book, the heart of the book, just comes through the story, because that's how God works in our lives. In the story of our lives, He shows His faithfulness, and He acts in the midst of our hardship.
It's also a story of hope. Sometimes we experience difficulties. We go through a time when it's like we're walking through a dark tunnel and we don't know. We cannot see what's coming, and we don't know if we will make it. And we struggle with our faith, with our trust in God, and prayer becomes just maybe one word, Lord, help us, or two words. But in all of this, the book is showing that God walks with us. We say, the storm will come and the storm will go. God is with us before the storm, during the storm, and after the storm. And sometimes when we get outside of the tunnel, we'll look back and we're like, wow, why was I panicking? For example. But yeah, it's a story of hope that God will not abandon us no matter what.
Yes.